There is more bad news for the housing market this morning. An index of home prices in 20 major U.S. cities hit its lowest level since 2002, and the percentage of Americans who own their own home has fallen to just over 66%. That is the lowest in 13 years. None of this is good for the economic recovery.
And the one next to me is a foreclosure.
Kelvin Carr Street in Atlanta is a snapshot of the housing crisis in America. 7 out of 9 homes are in foreclosure, a telltale sign that the market and the economy have a long way to go before bouncing back.
The house is going for like half price. That's going to make a drop in the property value, period.
In the Enchanted Forest subdivision, homes are selling for 70% less than they were 8 years ago.
It's a little discouraging, a lot discouraging, really.
And he's hardly alone. Across the country, what was once considered the American dream is now for many a never-ending financial nightmare. Since this time last year, home values have plunged 5.1%.
What's happening is there's more supply than what can be absorbed. The prices are going down, and that's causing adverse feedback because it's causing people to be more fearful of buying.
In places like San Francisco, the dreaded double dip in prices is now a reality.
See, look.
Where?
Mark and Susan Weiss have been renting in the Bay Area since 2003. While prices are near record lows, they're afraid to buy because they don't know if the market has reached bottom yet.
I don't have that much confidence that these home prices are going to start soaring anytime soon, so I really don't feel like we're missing out on anything.
You could pay a lot in a mortgage, but we don't pay that much for rent, so it gives us flexibilities and the ability to go on vacations, shop, do whatever we want.
Back in the Enchanted Forest subdivision in Atlanta, 18 homes sold in the last year. 17 were from foreclosure or short sale. Anthony Lane used to own one of those homes. Now he's got a job mowing lawns at the place next door. But he's still hoping to get his dream back.
I hate to take advantage of a foreclosure because I've been through it. But right now, that's one of the ways that we're going to go to try to get back in a home.
It is obviously troubling to see a lot of this taking place, but there is some value out there right now.
Yeah, a lot of inventory, that's for sure. The big question out there is to own or not to own, like we just saw by a number of the people here in this piece. I mean, is it really cheaper to rent than it is to buy?
What's really fascinating is that in 80% of the major cities in this country right now, it's actually a better deal to buy a home than it is to rent that very home. And a lot of those places where we've seen foreclosures hit them the hardest, from Detroit to Las Vegas, Phoenix, Miami. These are places where it makes more sense to own on a month-to-month basis because you're going to pay less monthly than you would pay in rent in those cities.
Yeah, additional pros to owning would be?
Obviously, you see a big discount on prices right now. 31% off since 2006 is the value price of homes. In addition to that, mortgage rates are near record lows, 4.6% for a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage. It's hard to find a point in time where you could do better than that, and that certainly cuts back on the overall cost of owning a home. At the same time, you just have to do it financially in a good way, in a solid way for yourself.
So many people stay on the sidelines because the market hasn't bottomed out yet, but you know what? Sometimes you just got to jump in. Stay with us. We're right back. Rebecca, thank you.